What? Shout out to my people, man. You said it's after midnight in NYC, man. Hey, shout out to y'all. I appreciate you, man, because it's 9:22 p.m. West Coast. You already know we doing the most. Who's up on the late night tonight, man? It's 9:22 West Coast Pacific time. Shout out to Big E, Tammy Jackson. Hey, man, we gonna get it cracking. It is what it is. Now, I was gonna go live at 8, but I had to push it back. I had some important moves to make. We had to shake. But you know what to do. That's what I gotta do for you. Shout out to Go Go Gadget. Shout out to the brothers that's really rocking. That's really been, what I mean, supporting the team. You know what I mean? That's what we're gonna do. Let's turn that volume down real quick. Shout out to Go Go Gadget. Man. So that's what we had to do, man. We had to mod you up, Gadget, because you've been rocking. I appreciate you for being a contributor and a supporter to this platform. Shout out to my brothers. Shout out to The Truth 726. True Warriors. Salute. Solo Dolo, man. I appreciate you, man, for blessing the super chat, man. Most definitely. Shout out to Solo Dolo. You already know though. You already know though. She want to take a photo. You already know though. She want to take a photo. Yeah, man. So we're gonna dive into the conversation. Yeah, it is what it is. Realer than rap, no cap, giving you the hard hitting facts. Now check it. Ringo TV went from defending Anton Daniels. Now he's calling Anton Daniels fake. So now the man is fake, right? Because he didn't give you a shout out. He didn't give you the props that you felt like you deserve. Shout out, man. It's my fault for not posting that content on Rumble. It is my fault. I appreciate you, Gail, at night for posting the link. It is my fault for not dropping content over there. Solani, shout out to Tania. What's good? What's good with you, ladies? What's good with the ladies? What it do? But I appreciate you, Gail, for dropping a link to the Rumble, even though I haven't posted no content over there. That's my fault. That's my fault. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna fix that situation though. Cat 6 Cable Guy, we in the building. He said, top of the late night. I almost just went to sleep, man. I appreciate you for tapping in, Cat 6. You know, shout out to the lovely ladies. You know, it's a beautiful thing when you got the lovely ladies tapped in. Shout out to my dog Virgil Berry in the building. Yeah. Shout out to Virgil Berry in the building. You did. Hit that like button. It ain't nothing. Mm-hmm. We're gonna dive right into this conversation. Sylvia Love Jones. What up? What up, Sylvia? Sylvia, man. I remember you. I remember Sylvia, man. She used to tap in with her brother, man, all the time, man. Back on Red Supreme TV1. Shout out to Sylvia Love Jones. Appreciate you, sweetie. Shout out to the beautiful, lovely sisters for being in the building. Most definitely. Shout out to Big E, man. I appreciate you, my brother. You know, I've been putting it in, grinding, but I want you to know, man, Red Supreme TV1 was shadow banned, man. So they did everything in their power to suppress that channel. That's why the numbers wasn't what they were supposed to be. the numbers would have been much higher. Shout out to the truth. Shout out to the Baba of truth. Shout out to the Baba of truth, my brother. Louisiana, stand up. Now let's get into this right here. Ringo went from defending Anton. You guys remember he said, "Oh man, well, you guys wanted Anton Daniels to crap." You know what I'm saying? It's all about money. It's all about money. Never mind that Fleece told Anton he had a nice booty. Anton's supposed to get his money. You guys don't understand business. So he made an excuse for Anton getting sex played and said that we don't understand business because we roasted Anton for allowing Fleece Johnson to sex play him like that. Ringo came to the aid. Ringo came to Anton's defense. Really came to Anton's defense. Now, because Anton didn't give you a shout out, you're mad? Listen, Ringo TV Reactions exposed Anton Daniels for fake shout out. So in reality, your feelings is hurt. Anton Daniels is your idol, and you're mad that he didn't give you a shout out. Now let's see what Ringo was talking about. Make sure that you guys bless that like button. It ain't nothing. Yeah, Ringo made excuses for rainbow activities. You guys are just hating. You just hating on Anton Daniels. It doesn't matter that Fleece said he had a nice booty. Anton was getting his money. Ringo made 1,000,001 excuses for why Anton got sex played. And he said, well, it's all about business. It don't matter if a man is flirting with you. It's all about the money. That's what's really important. That's what Ringo said. Ringo said manhood and masculinity don't matter as long as you get money. Sat up there making them excuses for Anton getting sex played while Fleece told him he had a nice booty. Well, you know what I'm saying? Anton got money, so it don't matter.
He didn't delete his comment. There was the link here. I'll drop it again just in case.
Ringo feelings was hurt because Anton didn't give him the shout out that he felt like he deserved. You went from praising a man to now telling everybody he's fake.
I missed it. There you go. There you go, big dog. Give y'all some time. Nah, don't remove it. Don't remove nothing.
I told you, Anton looked like Rough McGruff, the crime fighter, man. Y'all remember Rough McGruff when they said dare to keep kids off of drugs? Anton looked like Rough McGruff. I'll take a bite out of crime. Looking ass.
I don't see him in the chat. But I'm gonna take my time. Let me read some of the super chats while I wait.
Welcome to the stream, Ringo TV Reactions. Back at you again with another one. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe.
Ringo, let me tell you how fake Ringo is before we let this clip play. When Charlie Kirk got unalived, Ringo was running around with MAGA hats. This fool was running around with MAGA hats in full support of Charlie Kirk. This dude made videos saying that Charlie Kirk did more for black people than MLK. He said Charlie Kirk did more for black folks than our civil rights leaders. Word of Ringo TV. To make it worse, he was pandering. He was tap dancing. He was walking around with a MAGA hat on in full support of Charlie Kirk. What a disgrace Ringo is.
I'm going to take care of some business with this particular live stream here. A lot of you heard me over the past couple of days. I was telling you guys that Anton Daniels put out some sort of shout out, right? And I guess his shout out was supposed to be something he was trying to use to, I guess, please his viewers, but it wasn't real. Being that I'm originally
Oh, your feelings is hurt that Anton didn't give you the shout out felt like you deserve. So you went from loving the man to now telling everybody he's fake and he's a fake Christian. He's a fake person. Ringo, what happened to the MAGA hat, Ringo? Where's the MAGA hat? Where's the MAGA community? Let me show you guys something real quick before I'm gonna show you how Ringo TV just ain't got it. Now, how you got, let me say this. You got 224,000 subscribers and you only got 3,000 views for this video roasting Anton Daniels. See, this is why people kept saying Ringo bought his subscribers, because now when he was talking about the Charlie Kirk situation, caping for Charlie Kirk with the MAGA hat on, buck dancing for white folks, he was getting a lot of views when he was doing that. I'm going to show you how pitiful this is, man. And I don't really care, but I have to point this out. Ringo, I ain't even going to, matter of fact, this ain't even about views, man. This is about his mentality and how he gets down. So we ain't even going to make it about that. Let's get back to the chat.
From New York, I could peep when
you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm from New York, you know what I'm saying? So me being from New York, you know what I'm saying? I know when somebody's fake. I know when somebody ain't keeping it real, son. You know what I'm saying? Me being from Brooklyn, New York. I'm from New York.
What does New York have to do with it? You know how many fake people are from New York? You know how many fake people are from California? You got fake people everywhere. This fool tried to say, well, since I'm from New York, I can see when somebody's being fake. Shut up, dude.
Welcome to the stream, Ringo TV Reactions. Back at you again with another one. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to take care of some business with this particular live stream here. A lot of you heard me over the past couple of days. I was telling you guys that Anton Daniels put out some sort of shout out, right? And I guess his shout out was supposed to be something he was trying to use to, I guess, please his viewers, but it wasn't real. Being that I'm originally from New York, I could peep when somebody is fake. It's like, I don't like fake people. I can't stand them. I don't like fake handshakes. I hate fake people, bro. And I want to talk about this particular situation and break this thing down for you. Now, what you see on the screen is a screen recording of Anton Daniels' Millionaire Morning Show. He published this show. It was streamed on January 27th, 2026. I need for you to pay attention to this timestamps, because if you don't pay attention when we do these shows, you're never going to get the truth. Most of you don't view, you don't support the work. I put out the best work on YouTube and it don't get no love.
You don't put out the best work on YouTube. You're lying. He said he put out the best work on YouTube and it don't get no love. Maybe it's based on the fact that you're tap dancing. Maybe it's based on the fact that you was tap dancing for Butter Biscuits when you was tap dancing for Charlie Kirk, walking around with those MAGA hats on. Why would any black person support you? Really? All of your support should come from the white community. But even white folks are smart enough to know that you're a grifter. You're a tap dancer. You was walking around with MAGA hats in full support of Charlie Kirk. Why would black people give you a damn dime doing all that caping you was doing for Charlie Kirk, boy, looking for Butter Biscuits? Can you dig it? Black folks ain't got no damn business supporting somebody who was tap dancing for Charlie Kirk. You said FBAs were ignorant. You said black people were racist. You said black people were some of the most racist people on planet Earth in full support of Charlie Kirk. Black people shouldn't give you a damn dime for all that tap dancing you was doing, fool. Oh, man, I put out the best work on YouTube and black folks don't support me. Really? Are you surprised?
Being that I'm originally from New York, I could peep when somebody is fake. It's like I don't like fake people. I can't stand them. I don't like fake handshakes. I hate fake people, bro. And I want to talk about this particular situation and break this thing down for you. Now, what you see on the screen is a screen recording of Anton Daniels' Millionaire Morning Show. He published this show. It was streamed on January 27th, 2026. I need for you to pay attention to this timestamps, because if you don't pay attention when we do these shows, you're never going to get the truth. Most of you don't view, you don't support the work. I put out the best work on YouTube and it don't get no love, no support, nothing. And get no love, no support. You don't support the work show. He published this show. It was streamed on January 27th, 2026. I need for you to pay attention to this timestamps, because if you don't pay attention when we do these shows, you're never going to get the truth. Most of you don't view, you don't support the work. I put out the best work on YouTube and it don't get no love, no support, nothing. And it is very frustrating. But I still got to show up, right? This video is to make the community understand.
He said he put out the best work on YouTube and it don't get support, and it's very frustrating. Well, when you caping for the MAGA community, tap dancing for Charlie Kirk, black people ain't got no damn business supporting no buffoon like you, sitting up there tap dancing for butter biscuits with a MAGA hat on and a pink thong.
That Anton is not a real dude. He's fake. And he's the kind of guy that would befriend you, act like he rock with you, but he don't. It is really so that he can.
He said Anton is a fake dude. You was just defending Anton. You're making it seem like Anton just got fake all of a sudden. Let me tell you how fake Ringo is, man. Hit the like button, you guys. I got to say this real quick. Let me show you how fake Ringo is. He's making it seem like all of a sudden Anton got fake. Anton been fake. You're just mad because he didn't give you a shout out, which makes you fake as well. Anton been fake. You was defending Anton a month ago, bro. You was just defending this dude. Now all of a sudden he's fake because he didn't give you a shout out that you felt like you deserve. Both of y'all fake. It'd be one thing if Anton was real and solid, and all of a sudden he went in a whole nother direction. Anton been fake. Now he want to pretend. Now he want to speak as if he's giving us a revelation, telling us something that we didn't already know. Shut up, dude. Anton been fake. So are you. Anton ain't a real dude. You know what I'm saying? You was just supporting this dude 3 weeks ago. Shut up, fool.
Screen is a screen recording. It's fake. It's like I don't like fake people. A lot of you heard me over the past couple of days. I was telling you guys that Anton Daniels put out some sort of shout out, right? And I guess his shout out was supposed to be something he was trying to use to I guess please his viewers, but it wasn't real. Being that I'm originally from New York, I could peep when somebody is fake. It's like I don't like fake people. I can't stand them. I don't like fake handshakes. I hate fake people, bro. And I want to talk about this particular situation and break this thing down for you. Now, what you see on the screen is a screen recording of Anton Daniels' Millionaire Morning Show. He published this show. It was streamed on January 27th, 2026. I need for you to pay attention to this timestamps, because if you don't pay attention when we do these shows, you're never going to get the truth. Most of you don't view, you don't support the work. I put out the best work on YouTube and it don't get no love, no support. And it is very frustrating. But I still got to show up. All right. This video is to make the community understand that Anton is not a real dude. He's fake. And he's the kind of guy that would befriend you, act like he rock with you, but he don't. It is really so that he can enrich himself by trying to use your energy. Now, again, this live stream that he did was on January 27th, 2026, this year. Pay very close attention to that and write it down. Let's proceed with what he was talking about here. In this particular segment on his morning show, it was something in regards where I guess somebody said Quan Brown appeared in his live chat or something along those lines. I wouldn't know. But what basically happened was, I guess he posted a link for, not Kwame Brown, excuse me. He posted a link for him to join the show. Somebody posted a super chat. I think it was about $5. We'll see. And once he saw that my name was on the screen, I guess he knew it was like he didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to say. And if he made his moderators delete it, then it looks bad. Like, wait a minute, you deleting this dude's comment. It's the same dude that is going in, basically defending you and your daughter when it came to the Corey situation. So it's like he didn't know how to play his cards. But then he did something that's very interesting. And I want you to take a look at that as we play these tapes, because when you see these receipts that I got, it's going to make you know that Anton Daniels is fake. Anybody working with this dude, something's wrong with you. This dude is selfish. He's about himself. And I know a lot of you content creators, you probably rock with Anton. I don't know what your motives are, but this dude is fake. And I know he's fake. This dude never supported me, never rocked with me, never supported my work, never showed up to none of my shows, never showed no love, never told nobody about me. So I'm trying to figure out why this dude would shout me out when just a year ago, he said he didn't know me. A year ago, he said he never heard of me. A YouTuber like me that been on YouTube since 2006, before everybody. All of these ninjas in the black sector of YouTube know who Ringo TV is. But Anton, for some reason, a year ago, early 2025, Anton pulled up in one of my live chats when I was reacting to another brother who wanted to quit YouTube, and basically said, I don't even know who you are, never heard of you, and I'm disappointed with your content. So I'm trying to figure out why the fuck would you even mention my name? Why would you
You was just supporting Anton last month, 3 weeks ago. Now all of a sudden he's fake. Anton been fake since day one. So if you got all this discernment and all this game because you're from New York, how come you didn't recognize that Anton was fake since day one? You was just supporting the dude. You defended Anton when he got sex played by Felice Johnson. You was the main one saying, you guys are just hating on Anton, man. Anton got every right to get his money. So what? Felice said he got a nice booty. You was in full defense of Anton Daniels. Now all of a sudden you're telling us that he's fake, when in reality he's been fake since day one. Where's your discernment? Where's your antennas? Where's your thinking cap?
Yeah, man, I'm from New York, son. You know what I'm saying? I know when somebody fake, son. I'm from New York.
Shut up, dude.
And shout me out. Never showed up to none of my shows. Never showed no love. Never told nobody about me. So I'm trying to figure out why this dude would shout me out.
Why does he need to tell people about you? You just said you've been on YouTube since 2006. You said you was the first one in YouTube in the black sector. So if if you was one of the first black men on YouTube, why would Anton Daniels need to tell anybody about you? The people should already know. He's making it seem like Anton was real, and all of a sudden he just became fake. You was just supporting Anton a month ago, bruh. Now all of a sudden you're telling us that he's fake.
When just a year ago, he said he didn't know me. A year ago, he said he never heard of me. A YouTuber like me that been on YouTube since 2006, before everybody. All of these ninjas in the black sector of YouTube know who Ringo TV is, but Anton, for some reason, a year ago, early 2025, Anton pulled up in one of my live chats when I was reacting to another brother who wanted to quit YouTube, and basically said, I don't even know who you are, never heard of you, and I'm disappointed with your content. So I'm trying to figure out why the fuck would you even mention my name? Why would you even shout me out? Why would you even do that? See, again, I'm not one of these YouTubers that just jump on board with everybody like I'm cool with everybody. I don't fuck with none of these dudes, bro. Because they fake. All they do is clout chase off the next man, try to mix mingle with the next one in order to get the support of that one and that one. I don't got time for that. I go through my own. I deal with my own. I want y'all to pay attention to these tapes so you can peep the game.
What you mean says Ringo TV. Shout out to Ringo TV. I really fuck with Ringo TV. And I like his content too. Ringo TV says, Ringo TV was hilarious last night. He mocked him saying Anton Daniels said, bro, I love my stuff. Shout out to Ringo TV. I really fuck with Ringo TV. And I like his content too. Shout out to Ringo TV. I really fuck with Ringo TV. And I like his content too. Shout out to Ringo TV. I really fuck with Ringo TV. And I like his content too. Shout out to Ringo TV. I really fuck with Ringo TV. And I like his content too.
Now, I want you to pay attention to the screen
This
now.
is fair use. I'm just reacting to Ringo TV's video about Anton Daniels. What happened, Ringo? You was just defending Anton a week ago. What happened, Ringo? You was just defending Anton a week ago. Oh, he must have hurt your feelings because he didn't give you a shout out. Now you're butthurt about it. Now you're calling the man fake when you were just defending him a week ago with a MAGA hat on.
Because I'm going to bring out this receipt for you.
Oh,
Before we play that tape, let me put this on the screen so that all you viewers are on the same, accord of what we're focused on here. This video I published on January 7th, 2025. Those of you that are in the shorts feed, let me make this larger for you if you're on your cell phone device. Notice the date, January 7th, 2025, stream live. I'm quitting YouTube to get a real job. YouTuber, I guess, boast. I guess you have to just go find it. I can't read the rest of it. You get the point. So I made this video.
he said, I'm quitting YouTube to get a real job. YouTube is a real job if you know how to work it the right way. When people say, man, YouTube ain't a real job, these are people who are not successful at it. That's all that is. You're just not successful at it, bro. Hit the like button, man. Show some love to the show. Shout out to everybody for blessing the like button. You're already knowing it ain't nothing.
7th, 2025. And again, Anton did his video late January 2026. So we're literally talking, guys.
Shout out to Curtis, man. Shout out to Curtis Soar for the Cash App. Shout out to Megan for the Cash App. I appreciate you all.
Literally a year. A whole year, guys. Right? You heard Anton say, oh, shout out to Ringo TV. I really fucks with Ringo TV, right? You heard that, right? You heard him. Okay. Now, let's look at these receipts.
Am I right? Like Geno Jennings would say. He trying to sell him a course, guys. Talking about link is in the description. Let's hear how this thing plays out.
See my resume, they seen everything I got going on. They said, boy, you basically got the job already, man.
Now, I have on the screen, you can see Anton's comment. I made it larger so you could see. He said, you're hilarious. Now, he don't mean hilarious like he's laughing with me. No. He's saying I'm hilarious because the things that I'm saying was actually speaking against him. You see, the brother that was in the video was basically saying he quitting YouTube because it's like he got a family to take care of. And if any of you know anything about having a family, you would understand the struggle of a man. At the same time, Anton, all he do is boast about his money, his watches, whatever he got, all his materials. Nobody cares about all that stuff. If you got it like that, then support and share the love. Nobody don't want to hear what watch you got, how many Rolex you got, how
Nah,
many shoes you
apparently
got.
people do because people listen to Anton, so they like to hear Anton boast and brag about his money. If they didn't like it, they wouldn't watch him. So what you're saying makes no sense, Ringo. If people didn't like Anton, if people didn't like to hear Anton bragging about his money and his material things, they wouldn't watch him. People love it when Anton brags about what he got. People love to see Anton drag the black community. I'm just saying, they absolutely love it.
Give a fuck about that. What we care about is results. And if you ain't going to support nothing, then don't say nothing. Just that simple, right? So he pulled up in my live chat because he was salty that I was giving pushback on the things that he was doing because he didn't offer the brother no advice, nothing. I gave the dude advice, way more advice. Let's get back to the tape.
And by the name of Jesus Christ, I know I got it. But
Listen, shout out to him. It's turning into a motivational video, and I'm cool with that.
You see that? You see what he just did right there, guys? You see that? He listen, the man said what he said. He brought up Jesus Christ. And that is when you just lost interest. It's almost like you felt like, I can't really control this dude because he have a faith in Jesus Christ. That's basically what you just did. This man just mentioned his faith and you just got like, it turned you off.
He said Anton was in on January 7, 2025 because I called out his BS. He claimed he never heard of me and how my content disappoints him. But on January 27, 2026, he seen claiming he rocked with my content. After someone super chat money with my name, Ringo TV, forcing him to read it. See, Ringo was just upset that Anton didn't acknowledge him the way that he felt like Anton should acknowledge him. He's saying, oh man, Anton fake, Anton fake, Anton been fake. You was just defending Anton a month ago and you knew he was fake. So the whole time you knew he was fake, but you still defended him. Now that he hurt your feelings, now you want to do content telling everybody how fake the man is when you was just rocking with him 3 weeks ago. Let's go.
Like I can't really rock with him. Oh, shout out to so-and-so, you know what I'm saying? It's turning into a motivational speech. That's crazy, man. Motivational speech? That wasn't motivational speech. He was talking about getting the job.
I think that resonates with his audience, hopefully. And again,
Notice, I think that resonates with his audience, hopefully, meaning his faith, mentioning Jesus, made the demons tremble, guys. You have to understand that. Think about what's going on. You did not help this man. You boasted the whole time talking about, well, I make this amount of money. This is what I got. I'm earning this. All right, help that brother out. Help him out. He got some issues that he want to work on in Haiti. It probably requires some financial assistance. Since you're making all this money and you're a millionaire and you're making all this dollars and you can't spend it all in this lifetime, right? You go on over there, hit him up, and share the wealth with him. You ain't doing that. And this is what I mean. You took the opportunity to boast, to focus on yourself rather than helping that man. You ain't give him no strategy, no plan, nothing. You just promoted you. You talked about your channels, how much subscribers you got. I mean, the dude only got like 11,000 subs. That's a lot. For him, that's success. Remember when you had 11,000? It meant the world to you. See, this is what happened when dudes get to a certain level on YouTube, they make a certain amount of money. Nobody cares about how much money you making, dog. It's not even about that. It's about the content. This dude.
You can't say nobody cares about the money he makes. When we clown Anton for being sex played by Fleece Johnson, you know what Ringo said? Anton was making money. Y'all don't understand business. You see how fake Ringo is? Ringo said what Anton did with Fleece Johnson was okay because Anton understands business and Anton was getting money. Your main excuse for Anton rocking with Fleece Johnson was, well, he's getting money, so it doesn't matter. Now you flip the script and say nobody cares about Anton money. You just praise Anton for getting money dealing with Fleece Johnson. If anybody is fake, it is you.
Has a family, going through some things, and he made a video, you decide to react to it. Okay, if you're so successful and got everything on point, you done know what it is, you that top dog ninja that you think you are. Okay, why you ain't helping this brother to figure it out? Why you ain't leading him to the promised land? Instead, you trying to promote yourself. Dog, you already eating, bro. You already eating. You showing off what you made. I made this in this month. I made that in that month. Nobody cares. He trying to eat. You ain't even helping this dude to eat. You busy flaunting what you got. That's like coming around the hood in a nice whip. Nobody give a fuck about your car, bro. Nobody cares.
No, people do care. How do you think dudes get women? By flossing what they got. So apparently people do care. Why do men, listen, you know why people kisses Anton's behind? The people who rock with him, because he got money. He got YouTube fame. He got money. That's why so many people kiss his behind. So you can't say that nobody cares about his money. You can't say that. People do care about his money. If you remove money from Anton Daniels, nobody cares. The only reason people are rocking with him because they feel like Anton might be able to put them in a better position. Why? Because he got money. That's why they kiss his behind and rock with him. Even when he's being a full-blown hypocrite, they rock with him because he got money. Ringo TV himself defended Anton for getting sex played by Fleece Johnson. You know what Ringo said? Well, Anton getting money. You guys don't understand business. Anton getting money. So apparently you care about his money. You use money to defend his behavior. You listen. You made an excuse for Anton saying, well, he got money dealing with Fleece Johnson. Y'all just don't understand business. So apparently you care about that man's money. Now 3 weeks later, you're making videos saying, oh man, don't nobody care about your money.
You in the wrong place with that car. We out here struggling, bro. Some good news for us? Do you got any jobs for us? What do you got for us that we could get so that we can win? If you're going to have a damn show, put this brother on the right path so that he got something to look forward to. Don't just flaunt what you got. I cannot stand when somebody do that, man. Your audience already know what you got, and most of them don't care. But the point is, you're reviewing a video of a man that said he quitting YouTube. Okay, help give him the advice. Don't, come to my Patreon. No. He got bills to pay. Now you want him to pay for a subscription now? Then when he go to your Patreon, now he got to pay for something else in order to whatever. No, don't work like that. You on camera, get that man some game. This is the problem with these YouTubers, bro. This is why I say I don't trust none of these cats, dog. Because what they do is they flex all day. Flexing, trying to shine, but they don't help nobody. What does it profit, Anton, if you gain the world and lost your soul? What does it profit you?
Anton sold his soul to Fleece Johnson, and you still defended him. Your excuse for supporting Anton Daniels, you said Anton Daniels is a businessman and he got a lot of money dealing with Fleece Johnson. And you said we're ignorant and we don't understand business. That's why we're criticizing this video with Fleece Johnson. Words of Ringo TV. So you went from praising Anton to now saying that the man is fake. Seems like you're the fake one, my guy.
What does it profit you to make $1 million on YouTube and then die? Remember your man, Kevin Samuels? He dead, bruh. He made millions. Remember? Since you here and you watching, your man, Kevin, is dead, bruh. He made millions. Think about that. The love of money is the root of all evil. Throughout that entire video, all you talked about was you. You ain't talk about God. You ain't talk about love for the arts of creativity. You ain't give him no advice. You ain't give that man nothing. All you try to do is show people who you are. That's not cool. Go to the hood flexing in a Maybach and see what happened. You ain't impressing nobody.
See, listen, don't make me. I think I got to pull up the video. Ringo was just praising Anton for getting money. Ringo was just praising Anton for getting money. 3 weeks ago, you were just praising a man for being in a position of power. You said that we was ignorant and didn't understand business, and that's why we was making fun of Anton Daniels for getting sex played by Fleece Johnson. You was just praising a man for getting money 3 weeks ago. Now you're calling him fake. Please, man. Shout out to No Captivity for the Cash App. I appreciate you. Shout out to Lions Dollars for blessing us with a Cash App. You know I appreciate you, my brother.
Come to the hood, you got to have something for the people to eat. That's what's going to make the hood love you. The hood ain't going to love you. You come over there flexing your whip, coming out in your designer clothes. Nobody give a fuck about that. But when you come out of that whip, and you see the brothers at the projects, you see the brothers in the front right there, you see the sisters with the strollers, and you'll be like, yo, everybody, yo, come on over here, man. My name is such and such and such. I'm passing through the hood. I do such and such for the communities. I just want to come out here and show love, do whatever I got to do to make sure y'all good. I don't got everything in the world for you, but I want to give opportunities, jobs, X, Y, and Z. If you got the fucking bread and the resources, dog, share it. Nobody give a fuck about you showing what you got, dog. Keeping it a stack. And I hope you listening. Because I can guarantee you, that brother, he ain't feeling that video, bro. He not feeling that video because he can see what you're doing. I can see what you're doing. That's why you YouTubers literally cannot stand me. And I know y'all watch. I know y'all watch all day.
People don't like you because you're a Sambo. You was walking around with a MAGA hat worshiping Charlie Kirk. The black community ain't got no damn business supporting a Sambo like you. Ringo was tap dancing, walking around with a MAGA hat on, worshiping Charlie Kirk. Then he fixed his mouth to say that Charlie Kirk did more for black people than MLK. I promise you he said that. I roasted Ringo months ago for saying that. The black community ain't got no damn business rocking with a Sambo like you.
watching what I say. I don't know who you in competition with. I don't know what's going on. But you said it yourself. You are making so much money you can't even spend it in this life. That's vanity, dog. That's the definition of vanity. Because you're doing something over and over, and it's like you're just gathering and hoarding up more and more and more, but you're not blessing nobody. If I'm making all this money, I'm making sure I'm blessing all the brothers and sisters, making sure they good, putting people in position. But it's like with you want to be above and everybody else beneath you. That's what I'm seeing. And maybe you need somebody to tell you that so you could be humbled. But you know what? Men like you're not humble. You're prideful. And just like a woman that is beautiful and fine, I don't care about that. And I made that analogy earlier that
we all care about beautiful women. We all would love to have a beautiful woman. Let's cut the crap. Having a beautiful woman means a lot to a man. We're visual creatures. We love beautiful women. Let's not play games here. Everybody appreciates a beautiful woman.
A woman who is very attractive and beautiful, she hide behind her beauty. That's her currency.
That's true.
You understand that? Oh,
I mean, he's right about that. Her beauty is her currency. I spoke on that earlier. But at the same time, as men, we got to admit that we do value beauty in a woman. I just got to keep it a stack about that. We all love beauty. You know what I'm saying? It's something, it ain't nothing like having a beautiful woman that's rocking with you. Now, I'm not telling you to compromise your manhood and masculinity for a woman's beauty, but at the end of the day, we value beauty as men. That's the reality.
Like you hide behind what you make in terms of money. I'm here to tell you, you ain't shit, even with the money. You know why? You don't even have God. You don't even have him. Do you know the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? Mr. Daniels, do you know him? If you don't know the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you ain't shit with your money. And you will die in your sin. Do you know that? See, I need to make you understand that because we're going to have a crossroad moment right here. I'm sure that brother is more connected to God than you, which make him rich spiritually, while you are broke spiritually. See, again, a lot of YouTubers, fellas and sisters, they hide behind money. But behind that is an insecure person.
Notice on the screen, guys. You see that comment? That's from Anton Daniels. Checkmark and all verified platform from his main channel, the channel with the 1 million subs. He writes, "Never seen you before in my life. You were on my recommended page today. Thought I'd check you out. And I'm disappointed. Clearly, you don't watch my show. And I lead every day with prayer. Good luck, bro." It's the same ninja that y'all seen in the beginning. I was like, yeah, shout out to Ringo TV. I fucks with his content. It's the same guy. This is what I mean about fake people, bro. I had to show you these receipts because this dude is fake, man.
Very insecure. Do you know most beautiful women are insecure? Most beautiful women.
Seems like your butt hurt that your idol, Anton Daniel, gave you the recognition that you felt like he should give you. It's exactly what it is. I'm just calling it how I see it.
Are very insecure, even though they look good. Now, on the surface, we might say stuff like, man, she's so beautiful, she could get any man she want. Yeah.
See, I put the arrow there because I'm trying to show you in real time that he's in my live chat.
Any man to smash, but that's all she got.
That's why I screen recorded just in case he tried to go to the video and delete his own comment, because you could do that on YouTube. On YouTube, you could go back to the old videos and then retract your comment. That's why I screen recorded to publish it here so that it's forever public knowledge, because people try to hide the receipts. You know, let's go.
What did you do for this brother?
And again, the timestamp, January 7th, 2025, I made this video stream. Anton pulled up because I was pretty much critiquing the video that he did with the brother, Fritz. And he didn't like the things that I had to say because he didn't offer the man no advice, none. He's always telling people to go to his Patreon. Fuck your Patreon. If you're trying to get black people to come up, this is how I know you ain't shit. Because if you, this is the thing that I don't, this is what I just don't understand, is when a man boasts about having.
Shout out to Mode 1, man. Mode 1 just blessed us with a cash app. I appreciate you, my brother. Shout out to you.
And all this money, all this bread, all this success, and you put everything behind a paywall, and you make yourself out to be a god that know it all. When Kevin was here, you weren't shit. When Kevin was here, none of you YouTubers that claimed you rock with him, none of you were even relevant. None of you. It's when Kevin died. That's when all of you ninjas began to grow, because y'all stole Kevin's blueprint. If you really that dude who really want to see brothers come up and you got the info, why are you telling them to go to your Patreon? If you're this mega millionaire who's just racking in the dough, why are you on YouTube all day?
Because that's where he makes his money, on YouTube. There's nothing wrong with a millionaire being on YouTube. The man is making millions on YouTube. He is. One thing I can't take away from Anton Daniels is the dude is getting money. He's getting a lot of money. He's getting his grits and gravy on YouTube, baby. It's all gravy. Anton is getting that bread. It's like you said, well, if you're a millionaire, why you on YouTube all day? That's where he's making a boatload of money on YouTube. Why wouldn't he be on YouTube? You're not making sense. If the man is making boatloads of money on YouTube, why? Of course he's going to be on YouTube. Make it make sense.
When Kevin was here, none of you YouTubers that claimed you rock with him, none of you were even relevant. None of you. It's when Kevin died. That's when all of you ninjas began to grow, because y'all stole Kevin's blueprint. If you really that dude who really want to see brothers come up and you got the info, why are you telling them to go to your Patreon? If you're this mega millionaire who's just racking in the dough, why are you on YouTube all day? What businesses produce all of these millions? You came online to tell everybody about your payout. You came on YouTube, you was like, yeah, man, this is the payout that I got. Why are you showing people that for? to try to make people look at you like that's not the payout every month. Every YouTuber know that. You got good months, bad months, horrible months. Sometimes some months you ain't make $1. But if you're a dude that got it and that brother was asking for support and help, why you don't offer it? You the same ninja that promoted that other crazy woman talking about she's living in her SUV. And you made everybody go over there to subscribe. You promoted her for about a good 14 to 19 minutes. Why? You promoted her, a fraud, an entire grift. Ain't nobody living in no SUV in 3 degrees outside. 3 degrees outside, you want me to believe that you're sleeping in an SUV for a whole year? I ain't buying that. That's a lie. But people will do this type of grift content.
Make sure that you guys bless the like button. If you haven't blessed the like button, make sure that you bless the like button. Get the likes up for your boy. I'm gonna do a part 2 to this, man. We're gonna run it. We're gonna run it. We're gonna let it run.
Because they know people like seeing people downfalls. You still ain't respond to that. All the stuff I had to say about you, Anton. All the stuff that I had to say, you ain't say nothing yet. You know why? Because you're a fucking coward.
Oh.
When it get real and you got real men calling you forth, you're quiet.
He said we was haters for calling out Anton. Let me show you how fake Ringo is. Do you guys remember Ringo said we was fake for calling out Anton? But now that he's calling out Anton, he feels like he has every right to. He said people that was calling out Anton was ignorant and they didn't understand business. And he praised Anton Daniels for the money that he was getting. You just did that 3 weeks ago. It was all good a week ago. Straight fake.
That shout out you get promoted her for about a good 14 to 19 minutes. Why? You promoted her, a fraud, an entire grift. Ain't nobody living in no SUV in 3 degrees outside. 3 degrees outside, you want me to believe that you're sleeping in an SUV for a whole year?
Shout out to my girl, Erica, for the Cash App. Shout out to Erica for the Cash App. Shout out to my boy, Lamel Prince. Lamel Prince, appreciate you for the Cash App. Erica blessed us with a Cash App. I appreciate all of my people that's been rocking with me.
I ain't buying that. That's a lie. But people will do this type of grift content because they know people like seeing people downfalls. You still ain't respond to that. All the stuff I had to say about you, Anton. All the stuff that I had to say, you ain't say nothing yet. You know why? Because you're a fucking coward. When it get real and you got real men calling you forth, you're quiet. That shout out you gave was fake because you never supported me. Ninjas like you don't fucking like me. Never did. I avoid snakes like you. But for some reason, I remembered we had this encounter.
He's mad at Anton Daniels. He said, you never supported me. So now you're mad that Anton didn't support you. You was just defending Anton 3 weeks ago. You said everybody who criticized Anton for rocking with Fleece Daniels, you said that those people were haters. Black people don't understand business. Anton was making a lot of money dealing with Fleece Johnson, and we don't understand business, and we're hating on Anton. That's what you said 3 weeks ago. Don't make me pull up the receipts. Ringo, don't make me pull up the receipts.
There was a time when I remember I had a run-in with this dude. Not under the Millionaire Morning Show account, but the Anton Daniels account. Yeah. Look at you in the comments, talking about you never heard of me before. You know how crazy you sound saying that? Go ask all your YouTube buddies. Go ask all your YouTube buddies. You know who Ringo
Shout
TV
out to
is.
Introverted Rockstar, my dog in the building. Shout out to you, Introvert. Yeah, you was just defending Anton 3 weeks ago. Ringo said everybody who was roasting Anton Daniels for doing that stream with Fleece Johnson, Ringo said that we was haters for criticizing Anton. And we don't understand business because Anton is getting that bread. He's getting that guap. Anton is getting money. You worshiped Anton for getting money 3 weeks ago. Now you're saying don't nobody care about his money. He's a fake individual. Well, I got news for you, Ringo. Anton been fake since day one. Oh, I get it because Anton refused to give you a shout out. Anton never supported you. Now all of a sudden you want to tell everybody that the man is fake. When I called Anton fake, you said I was a hater. When I called Anton fake, you said that I was a hater for calling him out. Now that the man has dissed you or never gave you the now that the man has dissed you or never gave you the acknowledgement that you felt like he should have gave you, now all of a sudden you're pissed off. Now you want the world to know how fake Anton is. You're the one that's fake here, buddy.
See if they tell you I never heard of him before. You played yourself, dog. And I knew you were being fake when you said it. You felt uncomfortable saying it. It was almost like you trying to duck some type of smoke. Like, I don't want no fucking problems with Ringo. So let me give him a little shout out, make him feel good. Fuck your shout out. I don't need nothing from you, dog, because you fake. You understand? I don't appreciate that. It would have been better if you never said a word. But don't say, shout out to Ringo. I rocks with your content. And you never showed up to any of my shows. Never showed no love. Never supported. That's the thing I don't like about ninjas, bro. When they act like they rock with you and they never support you, bro. Never. Ain't that sick? Let's go.
In terms of knowledge and expertise, you do for him. You ain't do nothing for him. You cut him off at the 8-minute and 30-second mark. You said this is a motivational speech. I thought you liked the brother. I thought you said he cool.
Shout out to MW for the $10 support set from the words from Snoop Dogg. You don't miss. Keep going, bro, and stay strong. Appreciate you for the support. Those of you on the vertical live, you already don't know what to do. I'm not going to say it again and again and again.
Again and again and again. Oh my God. Earlier, you know what Ringo said earlier? Ringo said he does the best work on YouTube and the black community don't support him. He said we don't rock with him and we don't support his platform. Well, the black community ain't got no damn business supporting you financially. You was walking around with MAGA hats saying that black people were ignorant. You put your cape on for Charlie Kirk. You was walking around with MAGA hats on, calling black people ignorant, calling black people racist. Why would the black community support a Sambo like you? They have no business. They ain't got no business supporting you. Why don't you get your support from the MAGA community? You was walking around with a MAGA hat and full support of Charlie Kirk. All of your support should come from the MAGA community, not foundational black Americans.
You rock with the platform, you should know what to do already. Make sure you do those things. Let's go.
You were trying to gas him up so he could come to the Patreon and buy a course. Yo, this is crazy, dog. At least the brother came over here to the platform. He showed up in my live chat and, you know, he even supported the show. Imagine that, bro.
Now, keep in mind, Brother Fritz.
Imagine him. He said the FBA community don't support him. He put out the best work. You said FBA people were racist, we're ignorant, we don't understand business. You was walking around with a MAGA hat on, tap dancing for butter biscuits for the MAGA community. But now you wonder why black folks don't want to support you. They ain't got no business supporting you. All of your support should come from the MAGA community, Ringo. You shouldn't expect a dime from the black community. You shouldn't expect a dime for foundational black Americans. Ringo TV Raw fixed his mouth to say Charlie Kirk did more for black folks than MLK. Black people, I'm going to say it again. And I'm not lying, man. I got the video. If you look at the videos that I made roasting him months ago, that's exactly what he said. He said Charlie Kirk did more for the black community and black people. He did more for black folks than MLK. Ringo words, not mine. I'm not making this up. I'm not putting words in his mouth. That's exactly what he said, and I got the receipts. You was tap dancing for butter biscuits, kissing up to the MAGA community. So much to the point to where you was doing live streams with MAGA hats on, worshiping Charlie Kirk. The black community ain't got no damn business supporting you.
He came to the platform and he showed love and he supported the show. Anton got all this bread, never showed up, never showed no love. Isn't that amazing? The ones who always say they got something, never show you no love. Never showed you no support, nothing. What did he think? He thought because I made some videos defending him and his daughter that somehow he could just kind of butter me up with a little shout out and make like I'm supposed to be happy about that. Fuck your shout out. That wasn't real. See, what was real, dog?
Hey, shout out to the introverted rock star. You right, my brother. Shout out to introvert. When he's low on views, he put that MAGA hat on. Hey, introvert, man, you on point with that one, man. Whenever his views get low, he put that MAGA hat on. He said Charlie Kirk did more for the black community than MLK. You was tap dancing for butter biscuits. Man, I put out the best work on YouTube and the black community don't support me. It's pretty frustrating. Ringo, your support should come from the MAGA community. Your support should come from Charlie Kirk's people, not foundational black Americans.
Is what you said a year ago. You said you never seen me before. So if you never seen me before, what happened? How all of a sudden, a year ago, you never heard of me, never seen me before. You said you were disappointed with my content. Now, all of a sudden, you rock with my content. Which one is it? See, I ain't doing no sneak this and stuff. I'm calling you straight. And I know you watching. Because y'all always watching in the clouds. But y'all too damn pussy to actually respond because you're talking to a man. You're not talking to another YouTuber playing a griff because I'm not playing with none of that mess. Let's go.
Brother Friends, he pretty much came over here and supported the show. He supported the show, guys. Ain't that something? That's crazy, man. Let's get back to this work.
Yo, shout out to Brother Fritz, man. Shout out to you for the support. Now, see, this is what I mean. I want y'all to see this. Brother Fritz is the same guy that Anton reacted to in the video, right? He reacted to his video. And then once I saw that Anton did a horrible job reacting to the video, I went and said,
Ringo was just praising and worshiping Anton. You was giving Anton Daniels a praise and worship service 3 weeks ago. You was in full support of Anton 3 weeks ago. Now all of a sudden, because he didn't give you a shout out, now you want to tell the world how fake the man is. Anton been fake. He's been fake since day one, but you didn't have nothing to say about it. Ringo said that we are haters. Ringo called the black community haters for criticizing Anton Daniels. But now that he's criticizing Anton Daniels, he feels like he has every right to do so. But when we was criticizing Anton Daniels, he called us haters. He said that we were jealous. Words of Ringo. Let's go.
Let me react to the video and give the brother real advice. You know what I mean? Real world advice that can help him on his walk and his journey on YouTube. Because YouTube can be a place where you just get frustrated. You have your wins, you have your losses, you have your down days. You know, I go through it, and I know a lot of other content creators go through it. You even had I Show Speed literally going through it because he realized that YouTube is playing with the numbers, they're playing with the views, and he's a multimillionaire. You would think he wouldn't even be complaining, but when your views is being tampered with and you know you're doing a heck of a job, that's fucking with your money, dog. It's not a game no more. And I work too hard, bro. Putting in work. Get shadow banned. Views not going nowhere. Nobody supporting the shows. That shit'll make you feel like quitting.
See, Ringo just said it. The black community ain't supporting him. He ain't getting the views he feel like he deserved. Anton Daniels didn't give him a shout out. Anton Daniels ain't never supported him. It's a combination of things of why he's pissed off. He's pissed off about it. Anton, and he said, check it out what he said. He's pissed off about the fact that the black community ain't supporting him. Well, they have no business supporting you. Your support should come from the MAGA community. I mean, you was running around with MAGA hats on, tap dancing for butter biscuits.
But because he realized that YouTube is playing with the... I went and said, let me react to the video and give the brother real advice. You know what I mean? Real world advice that can help him on his walk and his journey on YouTube. Because YouTube can be a place where you just get frustrated. You have your wins, you have your losses, you have your down days. You know, I go through it, and I know a lot of other content creators go through it. You even had I Show Speed literally going through it because he realized that YouTube is playing with the numbers, they're playing with the views, and he's a multimillionaire. You would think he wouldn't even be complaining, but when your views is being tampered with and you know you're doing a heck of a job, that's fucking with your money, dog. It's not a game no more. And I work too hard, bro. Putting in work. Get shadow banned. Views not going nowhere. Nobody supporting the shows. That shit'll make you feel like quitting. It'll make you just give up. I'm done. Because it's like you're going through it. And only a real content creator know what that feels like. A real one that been there day and night, every day doing the same thing. I don't put out bullshit content. I put out real content, breaking down videos. And when I gave this brother advice, that came from the heart. I wasn't playing games. I didn't charge him for nothing. I didn't say join a Patreon. I didn't say none of that stuff because I know how it feels. When you have a family, you got shit to do, and your back is against the wall, you're trying to make a few dollars here, there, and it seems like, man, it seems like nothing's working. And he came online looking for advice. Rather than Anton open the door. No, he want to be a gatekeeper. He want to be a gatekeeper and control the information. Talking about you don't get paid by your views. Come to my Patreon and get the knowledge. Imagine that. Rather than just giving the information. So shout out to Brother Fritz for the support. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. Says Ringo, that lives is the reason why I didn't quit YouTube. Thank you. And that's why I had to do that live, because the things that Anton was saying in that video was designed to break you and cause you to look at yourself as if though you're not doing what a man's supposed to do. I mean, he even went as far as trying to disrespect you for changing your baby's diaper. Like, how could you disrespect a man for changing his kid's diaper? And what that tells me is Anton may have never changed a diaper before. That tells me a whole lot about how that man see his kids. And that also told me
Anton said he don't change diapers. His wife changes the diapers. Anton said that's a woman's job. Anton said he makes too much money to be changing diapers. That's a woman's job. Words of Anton Daniels. Anton said that dude was a simp for changing his baby's diapers because the mother should have been doing it, according to Anton. Anton said, I got too much money. I got too much money to be changing diapers. I got too much money to be babysitting.
If you looked at Fritz as if there was something wrong with him for changing his child's diaper, that means all of that stuff that was going on between the Corey Anton beef with Anton's daughter, that was fake, bro. Meaning on Anton's end. All of that, yeah, you know, I had to take my daughter out of school. I had to do this. She's in therapy. I don't believe none of that, dog. That's why I never respond or reacted to none of that shit, because I knew you were being fake, bro. Nobody takes a kid out of school over a YouTube video. Up to now, there has been no updates from you. You use that to try to get the emotions of the people so they could hate Corey. Yeah, Corey is wrong for what he did. I don't condone nobody disrespecting nobody's daughter. But all that emotional stuff that you was trying to sell, I didn't buy it. I knew it was fake. You know? Shout out to Fly Wells. Shout out to you for the $5 support. Real recognize real. I've outgrown Anton and his you outgrown Anton, and good luck, Ringo. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. A lot of you are gonna get in this type of deception with Anton Daniels if you don't pay attention to this live to recognize when somebody's fake. This man shouted my name out like he rock with me, but he never supports me. But a year ago was disrespecting me. I'm an OG on YouTube, been here since 2006. I've been here before all of these guys, all of these YouTubers that you know. I've been here before them. Been putting in work for years. I went through hell and hot waters on YouTube that allowed these motherfuckers to even have a voice. I'm the one who had many channels terminated because I was speaking the truth when nobody was doing it. I was here putting down the bricks, building up everything. And all these dudes did is copy everything that I've done, all my talking points.
So everybody's copying Ringo now. The nerve of this dude. He said that people was copying him. He said the black community don't show no love. They don't support him. All they do is copy his work and never give him credit for it.
I've been here before all of these guys, all of these YouTubers that you know. I've been here before them. Been putting in work for years. I went through hell and hot waters on YouTube that allowed these motherfuckers to even have a voice. I'm the one who had many channels terminated because I was speaking the truth when nobody was doing it. I was here putting down the bricks, building up everything. And all these dudes did is copy everything that I've done, all my talking points. That's the thing that I don't like about this space on social media, is the fact that people can copy you so easy. They could copy your mannerism, your swag, your words, your phrases, every little thing you do. They can copy it, mimic it. And before you know it, they are literally, they're a carbon copy of you now. And when people see them, they think you're copying them. I'm like, look, dog, I don't got time to copy nobody, fam. I was the first YouTuber that had an actual studio on YouTube. Nobody had a studio. Nobody had cameras. Nobody had nothing. I had that in 2006. Go look at my old videos. I had a recording studio on YouTube in 2006. Nobody had HD cameras. I already had them before YouTube had HD. I already had the cameras ready. This dude said, I never heard of you before. That's what he said. He never heard of me before. But yet he was in my live chat. All of a sudden, he
Ringo
heard of
said
me.
everybody copied him. Everybody is stealing his talking points, but won't give him credit. Okay, Ringo. Everybody's stealing your work. repeating your talking points, but refuse to give you credit. The black community don't support your channel. Okay, I get it.
No, he was salty because I responded to his video and he didn't like the things that I had to say.
Name is Fritz. Let's see if I can get that up there. Hold on. Fritz Gabriel. Shout out to Fritz Gabriel for being a believer, and shout out to him for telling his story and being transparent. I think that takes a lot of courage to just give it out there. I got to give him credit where credit is due. I know I'm criticizing some of the missteps because, you know, that's what we do. We want to learn from the mistakes and all of that stuff. But at the same time, I got to give him some credit, and I got to give him a round of applause. And the reason why I'm giving him credit.
All of that is fake, dog. That's fake.
All of it was fake. He wasn't giving the brother no credit. He wasn't giving him nothing. He was basically disrespecting the brother, clowning the brother, and using him, and made money off of him. He made money off of him, too, by clowning him subliminally, and then gave a fake shout out. What he was hoping for is that the brother would go to his Patreon and sign up. That is what he was hoping for.
What credit you gave him? You ain't give him no credit. I mean, you made the man look like he ain't nobody because he was changing diapers.
Now, think about this. Somebody in the vertical, right? Somebody in the vertical said, Kevin Samuels wannabe. Now, I don't know if that's directed at me or that's directed at Anton. But I was here before Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels stole a lot of talking points from me and various other YouTuber OGs.
So Kevin Samuels stole from Ringo. Now he's saying Kevin Samuels stole from him. You know, Tommy Sotomayor says the same thing. Everybody copies from him. I mean, it's more believable to hear Tommy say that people copied him. It's more believable when Tommy says it. But Ringo just said that everybody copied him. He said Kevin Samuels even copied him and stole his style and never gave him credit. So now all of a sudden, Kevin Samuels stole your style and never gave you credit? Yeah, man, even Kevin Samuels stole my style.
You ain't give him no credit. I mean, you made the man look like he ain't nobody because he was changing diapers.
Now, think about this. Somebody in the vertical, right? Somebody in the vertical said, Kevin Samuels wannabe. Now, I don't know if that's directed at me or that's directed at Anton. But I was here before Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels stole a lot of talking points from me and various other YouTuber OGs that have been here. See, if you don't know the history, you're going to do the same nonsense that I just finished talking about. That people will look at somebody else that became popular and successful, and then because of their success,
shout out to Jekyll 257. She just blessed us with a cash app. She blessed the platform with a cash app. I appreciate you, sweetie. And I still got you tagged on the screen, man. She's tagged on the screen. She just supported the show. I appreciate you for the cash app. Shout out to the lovely ladies. The ladies been coming through with a lot of love and support. I got major love for y'all. I appreciate you for supporting the platform. Shout out to D. Soto. D. Soto. I appreciate you too, bro. Shout out to you guys for the super chats and the cash apps.
Popularity, you just conclude that everybody else is trying to be like somebody at me or that's directed at Anton. But I was here before Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels stole a lot of talking points from me and various other YouTuber OGs that and then gave a fake shout out. What he was hoping for is that the brother would go to his Patreon and sign up. That is what he was hoping for.
What credit you gave him? You ain't give him no credit. I mean, you made the man look like he ain't nobody because he was changing diapers.
Now, think about this. Somebody in the vertical, right? Somebody in the vertical said, Kevin Samuels wannabe. Now, I don't know if that's directed at me or that's directed at Anton. But I was here before Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels stole a lot of talking points from me and various other YouTuber OGs that have been here. See, if you don't know the history, you're going to do the same nonsense that I just finished talking about. That people will look at somebody else that became popular and successful, and then because of their success and their popularity, You just conclude that everybody else is trying to be like somebody else. That's typical of what happened on social media. Because you never heard of somebody because they've been suppressed in the algorithm. There's a lot of great content creators that have been on YouTube putting in work since 2005 all the way to now and never got their break. And most of you don't even know who they are because the algorithm is suppressing them. They're going through a heck of a lot, and a lot of people done copied. This happened all day. You got YouTubers that have 1 million subs. They'll go to a small platform. The guy only got like 40 subscribers. That 40 subscriber content creator did a video that's so dope, but he got no views. But the content creator that got 1 million views took the dude's video, took his style, recreated the same video, and just totally blew up and got rich.
I mean, that happens though. He ain't lying about that, but it's the same thing in the rap game. You got large rappers who steal from small rappers and you never heard of them. So when you hear the large rapper say it, you think that he made it up. The whole time he stole from this rapper who's very talented but don't get no shine. So they'll say, well, if I steal something from him, nobody would know it because people don't know him. So that happens. It happens in the rap game. It happens on YouTube. Larger platforms steal from smaller platforms all the time and never give credit. You're right about that.
Because they got the reach. Happens every day on suppressing them. They're going through a heck of a lot, and a lot of people done copied. This happened all day. You got YouTubers that have 1 million subs. They'll go to a small platform. The guy only got like 40 subscribers. That 40 subscriber content creator did a video that's so dope, but he got no views. But the content creator that got 1 million views took the dude's video, took his style, recreated the same video, and just totally blew up and got rich because they got the reach. Happens every day on social media. People are not giving their flowers. They're not giving their recognition, man, and it sucks.
That's his baby.
Hey, man, it happens with comedians. It happens with rappers. It happens with YouTubers. Hell, man, it even happens with businesses. You know, you got a lot of successful businesses out there that stole from small time businesses that nobody knows about, and they'll take their blueprint. They'll take their blueprint and run with it because they have the reach. More people know about them. So they'll steal from people who are talented, but most people probably don't know these people. So when they steal it from you, nobody notices it because your channel ain't pushing the algorithm. So when they steal it, nobody knows that they actually stole it. It happens in the rap game. It happens in music. It happens in business. It happens with comedians. It happens with YouTubers, social media personalities. I am giving you the reality. So I agree with Ringo on that because, yes, that happens all the time.
You're making it seem like a man changing diapers like he ain't shit. It's an honorable thing for a man to change his baby diaper. There ain't nothing wrong with that. That doesn't make you less of a man.
And that's what he said to the brother, that him changing diapers is something wrong. It's crazy. Shout out to Lone Patriot for the $20 support. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. It says always integrity, respect. Be blessed, brother. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. So those of you that are new that's coming in, Anton Daniels posts this comment that you see on the screen in 2025, early January 2025. Never seen you before in my life. That's crazy because I was Kevin Samuels' detractor and critic. I made nothing but videos detracting everything that Kevin Samuels said. Kevin Samuels blocked me from his Instagram, and I never even went on his Instagram to communicate with him. He just knew to block me because he didn't want me to react to none of his videos. Everybody in this space know who Ringo TV is. To say you don't know who I am, you're lying. You are lying because the algorithms send you videos. If you're in this niche, if you're in this space, YouTube will send you my videos all day. It'll be popping up everywhere. But in Anton's pride and arrogance, he said, never seen you before in my life. You were on my recommended page today. Thought I'd check you out, and I'm disappointed. So if you're disappointed in 2025, why the fuck you gave me a shout out in 2026? I want to know. I'm trying to figure that out.
He gave you a shout out because you were defending him a month ago. This is February. Back in January, Ringo was defending Anton. So that's why Anton felt that's why Anton felt the need to give you a shout out, because you was just defending him. When everybody was going in on Anton, Ringo defended him. So Anton gave you a shout out. That's why. Keep it a stack. Keep it a beam. Make sure that you guys bless the like button. It ain't nothing. Get the likes up for your boy.
Because you're gaslighting the viewers. You wanted the viewers to believe that you don't got no issues with Ringo TV. No, Ninja, I don't rock like that. You're going to have to come back with a better one than that. You don't give a shout out without you basically resolving the issues from the past. You don't come to a man saying, yeah, shout out to so-and-so when you disrespected me in 2025. It don't work like that, dog. Again, I'm not these type of YouTubers, Anton, that would be like cool with you. And I'm only doing that because you a dude that got money. I don't give a fuck about your money. Understand? I deal with a dude's character, how you are as a real man. You know what I mean? That is what earns respect, not your money. It's a lot of people with money and they're horrible people. They're not cool at all, man. And sometimes the people that you have around you that rock with you, a lot of times they're only doing it because you probably broke them off some bread, or they figure you are a stepping stone for them to get to success. And that's the only reason why they rock with you. A lot of these YouTubers will switch up on you, especially when they're being supported by content creators that got money. All they got to do is put a couple of dollars in your pocket and you will literally, you're bought. You're bought and paid for. Now they control you. Real talk. This is what's going on in these streets right now.
Well, that's what Anton does. He goes around giving big cash apps to people so that they won't call him out on his BS. And, you know, that's just the reality of what it is. You know, let's get to the content though, baby.
This is why a lot of these content creators, they don't even mention my name. Because what they're trying to do, suppress me in the algorithm. In other words, they all in agreement. Let's not mention Ringo's name. Let's not mention his name. Don't mention him in no videos. Don't react to his videos. I put out some of the best videos on YouTube, the best breakdowns, the best reactions. Nobody's doing reactions to my reactions. Why?
Well, you was tap dancing for butter biscuits. You was tap dancing for the MAGA community. You disrespected foundational Black Americans. You said that Charlie Kirk was a hero. Charlie Kirk was a better man than MLK. You went on to say Charlie Kirk did more for Black people than MLK. That's why people don't rock with you. I mean, there's other contributing factors, but I would say that has to be one of the main ones. That's why. Huh? Have you ever thought about your Samboism? You being a traitor to the Black community? Maybe that's why people don't rock with you. But of course, you're not going to admit that because in your mind, you didn't do anything wrong.
Or they figure you are a stepping stone for them to get to success. And that's the only reason why they rock with you. A lot of these YouTubers will switch up on you, especially when they're being supported by content creators that got money. All they got to do is put a couple of dollars in your pocket and you will literally, you're bought and paid for. Now they control you. Real talk. This is what's going on in these streets right now. This is why a lot of these content creators, they don't even mention my name because what they're trying to do, suppress me in the algorithm. In other words, they all in agreement. Let's not mention Ringo's name. Let's not mention his name. Don't mention him in no videos. Don't react to his videos. I put out some of the best videos on YouTube, the best breakdowns, the best reactions. Nobody's doing reactions to my reactions. Why? Because they're all in agreement, gang. When I tell you I know what's going on in these streets, I've been here since 2006, gang. I know when people have conspired together and made an agreement. Because if it would, let me explain something to you guys. With all the things that I talk about, if you go do a research, date, time, stamp, look through all my videos, look at the dates, Look at the times. Look at the stamps. Go to other people platforms. Look at what I've already talked about. Go to other people platforms. Look at the dates, the times, and the stamps. Everything I talk about, they talk about. Everything I speak on, they speak on. Word for word. Copy for copy. And that's what they do. They mimic everything. Destiny swap. Energy harvest. That's what they do on social media. But that's going to change because I got some things coming. And the things that I got coming, you can't mimic, can't copy. Let's get back to the content. Hit that like button. Let's go.
You too prideful, man. This is crazy, man. Salute to Rollo. I see you in the building.
And giving him a round of applause is because at the very least, he's willing to learn. He's willing to make sacrifices, take a step back, adjust, work hard.
He's saying that because what he's really wanting is for the brother to go buy a course and join the Patreon.
That's right.
That's what he's really saying.
Yep.
And he didn't give up. But more importantly, he's authentic. That's what I love about him. I love the fact that he is authentic. He seems like a guy that is humble enough to learn and then adjust and then really get it. I think that he's going to be okay. Yeah, he's young. He's probably more recently married, got a kid or whatever. You're not going to have it all 100% figured out. But you know what he is? He's authentic. He's real. He's authentic.
He's just gaslighting the viewers at this point.
And he's real.
He's gaslighting him. Saucing him up to kind of make it look like
hey fellas, man, ladies, brothers, we got 500 people watching and we only got 233 likes. We should have way more than 233 likes. We got 500 people watching. Bless the like button. It ain't gonna cost you the money. It ain't gonna cost you money to do that. Let's go. Get the likes up.
To make him, I guess, contact him like, yo, bro, I saw your video. Saw your video, dog.
You saw my video?
Yeah, man. You was reacting to my video the other day.
Oh, yeah. That video that I did? Yeah. Did you join my Patreon?
Patreon? What's that?
Nah, dog, I got a Patreon. You know what I mean? I got this course that I'm trying to sell you. You could be a YouTuber. Now, I sell a lot of courses. You know what I'm saying? All the guys in my circle, we all sell courses. You know, I got another buddy. He go by the name Lead Attorney. Yeah, we all a part of Kevin Samuel's crew. That's right, we all sell courses.
Oh.
This is what these YouTubers do, guys. They always got a course. They always got something for you to go get. Don't get bamboozled. You don't need none of that stuff. You want to be a YouTuber, get a camera, get to work. Get a camera, get to work. Start off with your cell phone, get to work. Grind, get to work. Find your place. Get to work. That's it. That's it. Roll solo. Best way to be. Trust no one. Only trust yourself. And you'll be okay. Because most of these guys will use you as stepping stones to get to the next level. And then once they get to where they need to go, then they're going to get rid of you. Look at all the people Anton Daniels fell out with. All the bad relationships. It's all business related. Don't let him gas you up. Don't get sauced in. I don't like fake people with fake shout outs and all that other stuff. Shout outs do not help your YouTube platform to grow. Shout outs has never helped your YouTube platform to grow. You know what helped your platform to grow? When a content creator literally direct people to your platform. That's how you grow. Not a shout out. Anybody can shout your name out. That don't mean nothing. But when the content creator direct people to go to your platform, like, hey, here's the link. Check out this guy's video. I think it's dope. You know, go support them. Go subscribe to them. You know what I'm saying? I stamp the approval. Definitely, you won't be disappointed. That's support. You understand? Financial support is support. That's support. Anton Daniels never supported Ringo TV. Never, ever supported me. So to those of you that seen him say or utter those words,
He said
I need for you
Anton
to-
Daniels never supported you. I mean, why does he need to? It's not like you guys are friends or something. He's been saying this during this whole live stream. Anton never supported me. He ain't never supported me. Why would he? You guys are not friends. Why would you expect for him to support you? You're crying about it. It'd be one thing if you and Anton was cool and y'all been rocking with each other. Then I could understand you saying that. Man, Anton Daniels ain't never supported me. Anton Daniels don't even rock with me.
No, that man has never supported me. That's support. You understand? Financial support is support. That's support. Anton Daniels never supported Ringo TV. Never, ever supported me. So to those of you that seen him say or utter those words, I need for you to know that man has never supported me.
Listen, stop buying these courses from these guys, man.
Yes, Ringo is doing too much. Motor Culture, shout out to Culture. Yes, he's doing too much. And he keeps saying that Anton never supported him. I mean, why would he?
Stop buying these courses. And you heard what he just said in the chat, right? He said he don't even know who I am.
That's crazy.
I'm telling you guys, these YouTube streets, hey, if
Exactly, Big E, because if you go back to January, let's go back to January. Ringo was just glazing Anton. And when Anton never gave him a shout out, he went from glazing Anton to now saying that Anton is a fake individual. You know what I mean? So now all of a sudden Anton is fake. You was just supporting him last month. Ringo said everybody who criticized Anton was haters. He just said it a month ago. Now you want everybody to know that Anton is fake because he didn't support you. He didn't give you the recognition that you felt like you deserve. So now all of a sudden you want to go on a campaign to tell everybody that Anton is fake.
if Brother Fritz is still here, I hope you're watching all this. I hope you're learning a couple of things. These guys are insecure. With all the money they make, they claim, these are insecure men. I'm serious. And you heard what he just said in the chat, right? He said he don't even know who I am. I'm telling you guys.
Let's do a better job on the likes, man. We got 500 people watching. Let's get 400 to 500 people. Let's get 400. Let's get 400 to 500 people to bless that like button. I appreciate you.
What you mean says anti-Ringo TV. Shout out to Ringo TV. I really fuck with Ringo TV. And I like his content too.
That's crazy.
Ringo TV says anti-Ringo TV was hilarious last night. He mocked him saying Anton Daniels said, bro, I love my stuff.
And you heard what he just said in the chat, right? He said he don't even know who I am. I'm telling you guys.
Shout out to Ringo TV. I really fuck with Ringo TV. And I like his content too. Shout out to Ringo TV. I really fuck with Ringo TV. And I like his content too. Shout out to Ringo TV. I really fuck with Ringo TV. And I like his content too. Shout out to Ringo TV. I really fuck with Ringo TV.
Do you see the hypocrisy of Anton Daniels acting like he's shouting me out? It's all fake, man. And see, the reason why I got to make these videos is because what he's doing is he's just gaslighting the people. And none of that helps my platform. If Anton Daniels wanted to help my platform, all he had to do is just share my videos. All he had to do is just take 3 of my videos and put them on his community posts. Hey, check out Ringo TV, fam. Look at the videos that he made, you know, defending my situation with my daughter. Really appreciate that, brother. Here, go show some love. That's how you support a brother. You understand? But he don't ever support. He's selfish. He want to be the guy that does everything. If you already got it, you're already good. Help out the next brother so he can eat, so he can win. It's like they don't be wanting nobody to eat, fam. That's crazy, man.
Yes, shout out to SR Serum. I will review that video tomorrow. I watched some of it. Shout out to SR Serum in the building. I appreciate you, brother.
Absolutely crazy. Let me shout out these super chats. Let me see. Shout out to Denise for the $10 support. Denise for the $10 support. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. Shout out to U.S. Army Retired. Shout out to you for the $200 support. Shout out to you. You said, I Googled YouTube revenue for 2026. They take 45% super chats and the hearted thanks button. And instead of earning 1 penny to 5 pennies per view, you now earn 1/4 of 1 penny per view on average. When I tell you it's a lot of stuff that's going on right now that is really, really bad. That's why I always tell people to hit the Cash App, because I explained this the other day. Let's say, for example, you super chat $100 and you're using an iPhone, an iOS device. YouTube take out, it was what, 30%, 30+%. And then Apple, because you're using an iOS device, whether it's an iPhone or an iPad, they take out another 30-something%.
Yeah, that's robbery. He right about that. Like, super chats is robbery. Like, taking 30% of the super chat, that's robbery. YouTube ought to get sued for that. They're wrong for that. They are robbing us. If somebody sends you $100, YouTube is going to take 30. And from what Ringo's saying, if they send it to you from an iPhone, then Apple takes a cut. That is robbery with no gun. Hit the like button if you haven't already, baby.
So the creator of the content, he got less than half of that $100, which makes no sense. That's why I tell people hit the Cash App all the time. Because I get it. People want to support via the super chat. You can see the comments and all that other stuff. I'm grateful for all the support. At the same time, it's like people just giving their money to YouTube. I mean, if you got it like that and you cool, you don't mind YouTube taking your money, then it is what it is. But, you know, if I'm going to support a content creator, I'm hitting their Cash App because I want them to get the support that I'm giving them, not YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But it's just crazy. And then when they make these changes, the creator don't even know. So you find yourself working harder and harder and harder. You're like, damn, what the heck is going on, man? It's like I'm working harder and I'm earning less. And this is causing a lot of creators to migrate to different platforms now. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things that got to be changed.
He ain't lying. It's causing a lot of creators to go to Rumble and other platforms because of YouTube's greed. Every few months, they got new conditions and new community guidelines. Every month, every other month, there's new community guidelines, and it affects the creator. But YouTube continues to make more money. Every time they make a change in these guideline policies, it affects the creators, not YouTube. YouTube gonna get their money regardless. So they're taking more money from us, and they find ways to silence our voice. More stipulations, more regulations and rules. You can't say this, you can't say that. Hey, man, pretty soon YouTube gonna lose all of their creators, and somebody's gonna capitalize off of the fact that YouTube is doing too much. That's exactly what's happening now. A lot of people are fed up with YouTube now. YouTube is the biggest streaming platform. that you can, it is, but at the same time, when you think about all the rules and everything, it's just like it's crazy. But let's get back to the content, baby.
But it's very, very frustrating, guys. Anybody that's into content creation, you already done know the struggle that you got to go through with this nonsense. Like, you don't even know what's going on YouTube anymore. They got all these new features, and every little feature they got is helping YouTube to make money, not the creator. The creator is not making the money that.
He's right about that. Now, he talking real right there. He's speaking real. All of these community guideline changes, it affects the creator. YouTube still making their money. Yeah, true story.
It's like I'm working harder and I'm earning less. And this is causing a lot of creators to migrate to different platforms now. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things that got to be changed, but it's very, very frustrating, guys. Anybody that's into content creation, you already done know the struggle that you got to go through with this nonsense. Like, you don't even know what's going on YouTube anymore. They got all these new features, and every little feature they got is helping YouTube to make money, not the creator. The creator is not making the money that they would expect. It's like people can give and give and give, and then you're like, damn, I know a bunch of people gave me super chats. Where the hell did the money go?
Yeah.
YouTube took it.
Yep.
They go.
True story. He ain't lying about that. Now, he's being honest about that. Them super chats are a ripoff. Shit, man. Let's bless the like button up.
All these hidden fees and all this other stuff. It's crazy, man. That's why I try to cut out the middleman and just tell people, hit the Cash App, man. You support the shows, hit the Cash App and done. That way, I got your support. Because they just doing this, just taking everything from the creator. And I think that's unfair. That's like some strong arm mob boss type thing. You here putting in all the work, doing all the content. All these viewers are coming in, they're supporting you, but YouTube is just collecting your money. It's like having a pot with holes in it. And
yep. Shout out to Gail at Night. She's right about that. Gail at Night is right. She said this, and what Gail said is very true. YouTube, this is what YouTube do. YouTube will change a rule today, then go back to your old videos, enforce that rule, and give you a strike and violation. That's exactly what they did to me. They'll create new community guidelines and give you strikes on old videos. That's how janky YouTube is, right? So shout out to Gail at Night, man, for pointing that out, because that's exactly what YouTube be doing. It's crazy.
It's going into another pot. You're like, damn, I know my pot was filled, but it's going into another pot below that. YouTube is taking everything. Let's go.
And I like his content too.
And you heard what he just
Notice
said.
somebody in the chat says, I thought that was your man. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I don't even know Anton. What are you talking about? Why is it that you folks come over here with what you thought? What are you talking about? What you thought? Where did you get this thought? Who told you that? Because I never did.
Yeah. You're right about that. Shout out to Bridget. Bridget, you're right about that. She said that's why when you can get your own website and control your own. Shout out to Bridget for putting that in the chat, man. I agree with you 100%.
So return that back to sender.
In the chat, right? He said he don't even know who I am. I'm telling you guys. Yo. Now I want to hear what Brother Fritz have to say after the 8 minute and 30 something second. That's why I said I got his video there, because I want to review the whole video. Because Anton didn't do that. If you want to review the man video, review the video. Don't cut the video at the 8 minute mark. That's crazy.
Cash App is good until they shut down your Cash App, and then you're forced to get a business account. And I'm pretty sure a lot of content creators had to go that route too, because if you have a regular Cash App and people send you bread, that's cool. At the same time, what makes Cash App dangerous, right? And maybe this advice can help you, is if you have a regular Cash App account and you're sending a large amount of money to a loved one, a family member, whatever the case is, they see all of that as a business transaction, when really you're just moving your own money. You can have money in your account and you want to give your daughter a few dollars to go shopping. And when you do that, Cash App look at you sending your daughter a large sum of money as a business transaction. And next minute you get your Cash App get limited. They tell you, well, you got to upgrade to a business account. And I'm like, what? So now, like if you in order to do these transactions, they take a little small fee out now. Stuff is crazy now, man. Let's get back to it. Let's go.
Yeah, they're just finding all type of loopholes to take money away from the creators, man. But it is what it is. You just got to find ways to get around that. But yeah, man, true story.
I'm dirty.
And he's documenting the journey like I tell people to do all the time. And what that does is it builds character. It shows your future subscribers and the people that's rocking with you now who you are and why they should stick around with you. And you can't beat authenticity. No matter what state that you're in, whether you're doing well or you're going through some stuff, the fact that he's authentic and the fact that he's keeping it real and he's just telling you what the truth is.
You gassing him up, dog. Stop gassing the brother up, man.
I'm soon getting on Facebook. There's other media sites that I'm going to be getting on because, like I said, it's a lot of stuff going on. And even though I say that, everything takes time. Everything takes time, guys. When I tell you, I am ultra busy and I don't even be feeling like doing anything, bro. A lot of y'all see these videos and everything just be nice and cool. See, this is the part that YouTubers don't.
Hit the like button if you haven't already, man. But like I said, the moral of the story is this. Now, he's right about this. He's right about the business aspect of things. But, you know, saying that people copied him, saying that Anton didn't support him, the black community ain't supporting him enough when he was walking around with MAGA hats on, tap dancing for Charlie Kirk and the MAGA community is crazy. It's crazy, man. You know,
they don't tell you about the stress. They don't tell you about the stress. They don't tell you about the sleepless nights. They don't tell you about the frustrations. They don't tell you about the ugly. They just tell you about what they got. Oh, I bought a car. I got a Rolex watch. I got this. I'm a YouTuber. I just have all this free time. I'm good. No, you're not. You got problems too, just like everybody else. You just don't tell nobody. That's the problem.
Man, he's authentic. He's this, he's that. You ain't get that man no game. You ain't give him no insight. You ain't tell him what he.
Anton ain't finna give no game. Anton saying sign up to his Patreon, and I'm not mad, man. If you could get you know, people sign up to your Patreon, I'm not knocking that. But what he's saying is Anton only cares about himself. Well, hey, man, you just now catching on to that. He gives advice, and he calls his platform the Millionaire Morning Show, right? And he got these gullible people thinking that they can become a millionaire listening to his podcast. Hey, if he run game and people buy into it, I can't get mad at it. It just is what it is, baby.
He's doing good, what he's doing bad. You ain't give him nothing. You ain't give him nothing.
To the person in the vertical live that says once you hit 5K, they force you to get a business account. Something like that is what happened to me. I had to pay some bills, and you know, I sent my wife some money, and I guess we went over a certain amount that I guess Cash App accepts. And once that happened, they just like froze everything. Like I couldn't do nothing. It was like, you got to switch to a business account. And I'm like, I'm not even, what are you talking about? I'm not, people that send money is not doing transactions to buy products. But this is what they're assuming that you're doing. It's weird. And it happened right after Cash App. Who's the CEO? The CEO got killed. Remember, y'all? There was a CEO of Cash App.
I believe it happened in San Francisco or something. The CEO got unalived in, I believe it was San Francisco. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, there was a lot of changes, man.
Cash App that got murdered or something happened to him. Once that happened, all those changes took place. I believe somebody took over the company to make changes because they saw that a lot of people were getting a lot of support through Cash App.
You just used him.
Yeah, they did the same thing to me. So they force you to switch over to a business account. True story.
and provided nothing for him. How you gonna say he's authentic, he's this? You didn't give him no game. You didn't give him no pointers. Okay, brother, what you should do is this, and you could do that, and based on what I'm seeing from a business standpoint, from a creative standpoint, you should improve in this area. You ain't give him nothing.
No advice, none.
Because what you were really hoping is for him to join the Patreon so you could sell him whatever you got to sell him. You could you could say whatever you got to say in the damn chat. I don't care. I don't rock with you. You know what I mean? Straight up.
Listen, you guys, man, we're going to do a part 2 to this in the morning, man. I believe we'll get a bigger crowd. Hey, but 500 plus people at 11 p.m. at night is good, man. And you know, this was spare the moment. You know what I mean? I didn't schedule this. I scheduled this video, this stream late in the game, and 500 plus people still showed up. What I want you guys to do is take your finger and bless the like button. Run the likes up for your boy. I'll be back in the morning. And when I do this show in the morning, I'm gonna drop the link and I'm gonna pull some people up. You know, I would do it now, but hey, man, you know, it's a little been over here for 2 hours. I'm ready to kick my feet up and relax for the rest of the night. But I will be back in the morning, man, with some more content. We're gonna do a part 2. You know, we got like an hour left of this stream. Ringo TV, this is fair use. I had to react to your video. Last month, you was just praising Anton. Fast forward to February. Now you're saying that the man is fake and he's a coward. You was just giving the man praise last month. What happened? Man, this is crazy, man. But I'm going to tell you. Shout out to you. He said, I'm just getting on Chicago, 122 at night. Yeah, he's talking about Anton Daniels, bro. That's exactly who he's talking about.
And I'm talking to Anton right now because he said in the live chat, y'all probably can't see it, so I'll read it. He said, and just for the measure, I've never sold a course in my life. Good luck and God bless. Peace. Now, that's Anton saying that back in early January 2025.
Shout out to Gail at night. Yeah, man. Make sure that you guys hype all my videos, man. When it uploads to YouTube and you see the hype button, hype the video, like the content. I appreciate you all.
So why would he in 2026 be shouting me out, saying I like his content? That man never liked my content. That man saw me as competition.
Right, man. It was, listen, homie, it was all good a week ago.
Sold a course in my life. Good luck and God bless. Peace. Now, that's Anton saying that back in early January 2025. So why would he in 2026 be shouting me out, saying I like his content? That man never liked my content. That man saw me as competition. I'm just calling it out for what it is, straight up.
I don't rock with none of you YouTubers, straight. Because I already know how y'all move. You know what I mean? You want that dude to become a patron so that he could come over there and try to get whatever you got going on over there. You need to give him the game. And you didn't give him nothing.
Right. Nothing.
You see what I mean? You ain't get that man nothing. You want to hear gaslighting the brother talking about, yeah, you're this, you're authentic, you're being transparent. Nobody don't want to hear none of that nonsense. You ain't give him no information, dog.
And all he wanted was some advice. Good advice to help him as a content creator. And this is why I keep telling you, a lot of these YouTubers, they're gatekeepers. They're gatekeepers. They want to be looked upon as a god. They want people to worship them. They're not interested in showing nobody no love. That's why I keep saying, man, you need to get with like-minded people.
All right, this is what we're going to do, you guys, man. We're going to shut the show down. Bless the like button. I'll be back in the morning with a part 2. I appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. You guys showed a lot of love on this late night show, man, that we did spare the moment. And I appreciate you guys. You guys are highly appreciated. Damn, homie. Last week you was the man, homie. If you go back to January, Ringo was in full support of Anton Daniels. Now he's telling everybody that Anton is fake. He's telling everybody that Anton is a coward. He's telling everybody that Anton is selfish. Anton never supported him. Peace to everybody, man. I'm going to wrap this thing up. I appreciate you all. I appreciate everybody for tapping in on the late night tip. Speak your mind too. Cat 6. Everybody in the chat. Go Gadget. Gail at Night. Royalty. Cat 6. Lotus. Everybody. Peace, love, and blessings. Giving you gain to keep you from stressing. It is King Supreme. It is time for me to get up out of here, man. I appreciate you guys. First class citizen, man. I appreciate you, my brother. Tammy. Shout out to Tammy. She said, I appreciate y'all. Be back for breakfast. I appreciate you for pulling up each and every time. Hey, man, we got to say shout out to the subscribers and the supporters, because without the subscribers and supporters, this thing ain't going to go nowhere, right? It's like a rapper. If you can't sell out concerts or sell albums, you know, you need your audience. So peace and blessings to everybody. Shout out to Bridget, True Warrior Scholar, Gail at Night. Peace to my people, man. I'm going to get up out of here, man. Shout out to my man Scoop for being in the building. Giving a shout out to all of my solid people in the chat. Much love and appreciation. Orlando, shout out to you, Orlando. You already know. Good night to everybody. Peace. Frankie Mac. Shout out to Frankie Mac. Motor Culture. Shout out to Motor Culture. Peace to the fam, man. I'll be up here I'll be giving shout outs all night, man. Let me get up off of here. Appreciate everybody, man. Shout out to all the contributors. Shout out to all the supporters. Real B1 Matic. Hey, man, shout out to you too, my brother. Peace, love, and blessings. Giving you gain to keep you from stressing. King Supreme. I'll be back in the morning. Shout out to everybody. I'm gone.